In the heart of the wilderness, instincts ignite as wild animals compete for the ultimate prize. The atmosphere was tense, and every movement was a calculated step towards domination. Before we start, support us with the like button. In the rolling hills of the open plains, a group of wild horses gather, tension crackling in the air as two powerful stallions prepare for an epic showdown. With ears pinned back and nostrils flaring, they circle each other, eyes blazing with determination. Suddenly, they charge, hooves pounding the earth in a thunderous rhythm. Their bodies collide with bone-jarring force, teeth bare and snapping as they engage in a fierce battle for mating rights. Each horse rears and kicks, their manes flying as they fight with relentless ferocity. The clash continues, dust rising around them as they grapple for dominance. Finally, after a grueling struggle, one stallion stands victorious, the other retreating in defeat. The winning stallion, now the undisputed leader, claims his prize. In the heart of the African savanna, two dominant male zebras face off in a fierce battle for mating rights. Their striped bodies tense with anticipation, they circle each other, ears pinned back and nostrils flaring. With a sudden, explosive burst of energy, they charge, hooves pounding the ground and teeth bared. The zebras rear up, striking at each other with powerful back kicks, their bodies colliding with bone-jarring force. Dust rises around them as they grapple, each determined to assert dominance. Their harsh cries echo through the plains as they bite and shove, neither willing to back down. After a grueling struggle, one zebra finally overpowers the other, driving his rival away. In the golden light of the savanna, a group of antelopes gathers, their sleek bodies poised for action. Two dominant males step forward, ready to demonstrate their prowess. With heads held high, they lower their horns and charge at each other, the sound of their clash echoing across the plains. Their horns lock in a fierce display of strength, muscles straining as they push and shove, testing each other's endurance. Dust rises around them as they dig their hooves into the ground, each determined to prove their dominance. After a grueling display of power, one antelope finally gains the upper hand, forcing his rival to yield. Victorious, he lifts his head high, his horns glinting in the sunlight, a testament to his strength and leadership in the herd. In the vast, sun-drenched savanna, two massive elephants square off in an epic fight for dominance. Their trumpeting roars echo across the plains as they approach each other, tusks gleaming in the sunlight. With a tremendous clash, their tusks lock, and the ground shakes beneath their weight. Each elephant uses its sheer size and strength, pushing and shoving with relentless force. Dust swirls around their colossal forms, and the air is filled with the sounds of their struggle. Muscles straining and eyes blazing with determination, they battle on, neither willing to concede. After a lengthy, grueling confrontation, one elephant finally overpowers the other, forcing him to retreat.
Camionnette.
In the heart of the African wilderness, two colossal rhinos prepare for a fierce battle over their territory. The air is thick with tension as they face each other, their massive horns pointing forward like deadly spears. With a sudden, powerful charge, they collide, their horns clashing with a thunderous impact that echoes through the savanna. The ground trembles beneath their immense weight as they push and shove, each rhino determined to claim the land as his own. Dust and dirt fly into the air as they grapple, their grunts and snorts filling the silence. After an intense and grueling struggle, one rhino finally forces the other to retreat, asserting his dominance. In the vast, open plains, two formidable bison bulls face off, their massive bodies bristling with determination. The clash is imminent as they snort and paw the ground, each preparing to fight for honor and dominance. With a sudden, thunderous charge, they collide, their horns locking in a brutal contest of strength. The sound of their impact echoes across the landscape, dust rising around them as they push and shove, muscles straining. Each bison uses every ounce of power, their grunts and bellows resonating through the air. After an intense struggle, one bull finally gains the upper hand, forcing his rival to yield. The triumphant bison stands tall, his honor and status reaffirmed in the herd, a testament to his might and resilience. In the dense, shadowy forest, two massive bears confront each other, their eyes blazing with determination. The sense of tension fills the air as they circle, each one intent on claiming the territory. With a sudden, powerful lunge, they collide, their roars echoing through the trees. Claws and teeth flash in the dappled sunlight as they grapple, each bear using its immense strength to gain the upper hand. The ground trembles beneath their weight, and the forest reverberates with the sounds of their fierce struggle. After a brutal and exhausting battle, one bear finally manages to overpower the other, forcing his rival to retreat. The dominant bear stands tall, surveying his hard-won territory, a testament to his strength and tenacity in the wild. In the heart of the African savanna, a troop of baboons is thrown into turmoil as two dominant males vie for leadership. The air is thick with tension as the alpha males square off, their teeth bare and aggressive postures on display. With guttural cries, they charge at each other, their powerful bodies colliding in a flurry of fur and dust. Claws and sharp canines flash as they wrestle for dominance, each determined to assert their authority over the troop. The surrounding baboons watch with bated breath, their allegiance hanging in the balance. After a fierce and relentless struggle, one baboon finally gains the upper hand, pinning his rival to the ground with a triumphant roar. The defeated male, recognizing his defeat, retreats with lowered posture. The victorious baboon stands tall, his leadership affirmed, ready to guide the troop through the challenges of the savanna. In the depths of a dense, tropical jungle, two massive king cobras, their scales glistening in the dappled sunlight, engage in a deadly duel. Their hoods flare open in a display of aggression as they hiss menacingly, coils tensed and ready. With lightning speed, they strike at each other, their venomous fangs gleaming in the shadows. The jungle floor quivers under their swift movements as they twist and coil, each cobra aiming to deliver a fatal bite.
Instead,
Their intertwined bodies rhyme in a deadly dance of survival, scales scraping against the underbrush. The air is thick with the scent of danger and the sounds of their fierce struggle. After a relentless and venomous battle, one cobra eventually gains the upper hand, overpowering its opponent with a lethal strike. The victorious cobra, now undisputed in its dominance, slithers away into the jungle's depths, leaving behind a scene of primal power and deadly rivalry. In that moment, immersed in the battle for its own honor, the wild shows its strength and resilience. This is not only a struggle for survival, but also a symbol of the struggle for the continuation of the species.